Hey, what's up, guys? Jake here, getting myself Doki Doki Literature Club. We're hanging out in the classroom, we're about to share our second poem with someone, and I say Natsuki. For old time's sake, you know? Well, it's not terrible. Wow, high praise. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I mean, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. What? Do you really think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? What? I don't know if I should be offended or if she should be offended. When you say fluffy, are you just calling her fat? That's super rude, actually. She's not fat. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Okay, cool. So now we're just calling me dead weight. That's awesome. Thanks, Natsuki. You're so fun. That was a little bit unnecessary. Actually, a lot of bit unnecessary. That was super mean. But I mean, think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way, even though we don't really hang out much according to the beginning of this game. But whatever. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem or whatever. Here. Alright, let's see. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. I heard that too. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That checks out. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, and she's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Hashtag deep? I don't know. It was about fucking spiders. I don't fucking care. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's, which obviously equates to quality. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. I mean, no, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Fuck spiders. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? I hope this poem's about me. Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Especially spiders. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, yeah, sure, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. What do you do best after all? Writing poems? I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, we're being mean now. Not mean, but aggressive. Aggressive's the word. Yuri, because she's sad girl.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Yeah, this one's for you. Do you like it?
But Sky, how did you pick up on this so quickly?
I picked all the words that you like in the mini game.
Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
I mean, maybe that's why, because I started practicing them. You did a good job explaining. Banging job, 10 out of 10. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. What? Yuri visibly swallows. Okay, this is getting weird. Even her hands appear sweaty. This is getting very weird.
I'm not used to this.
To what? To talking to another human? Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Stop being weird. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably just sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I only really write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? She doesn't have any close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. She doesn't have any close friends. We already puzzled this one out. Anyway. Well, I guess we'll just move on. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Okay, cool. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a slice of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the well-satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Everything kind of checks out here. Maybe that's just like adrenaline? I don't know. This is weird. It's a poem about feeding a raccoon bread. Or raccoon. Now I can't say raccoon right.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's about a raccoon. Did you read it?
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them.
Yeah, I mean, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. It's about a lady who gives a raccoon bread.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Like bread slicing.
It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, sometimes I like writing about them.
Huh. That's funny, but not like, haha funny?
Huh?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
What? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right! I mean, does she really feel that way?
No, I made that up. I fucking got you, you idiot! Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
Well, that's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? But please don't tell her I said that.
Oh, dude, don't worry. I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Okay, wow, that's nice.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener.
Neat, yay for listening. Sayori time.
Oh, I like this one, Butt Sky. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. I put those in there just for you, probably. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
Your criticism is actual garbage. That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's really how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, I mean, maybe, sure, why not? Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah! Me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? I know that's probably a tall order for you.
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right, exactly, that's what I meant. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever, fuck it.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Yeah, sappy, or had. Had, definitely had.
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. Yay! But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug.
Oh, she's just unbearable, isn't she?
And make a nice happy rainbow. Yay!
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. No, it's not. That's fucking saccharine bullshit is what that is.
What it is? Maybe I'm getting a little better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Butt Sky. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh, I love this. What the fuck? Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself already. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. All in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle's starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. What the fuck is this poem? What is this? Why does she scalp someone at the beginning? What the fuck? Holy crap. Siri, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
I mean, yeah, but... I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot! And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy in that it's extremely creepy, actually.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly creepy. No, I'm pretty sure creepy was the right word. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, whatever, never mind. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good and you should be super proud of it.
Aw, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic!
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Siri's always had this habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes me hard for me to be pessimistic. Well, there's only one left. So let's go.
Hi again, Butt Sky. How's the writing going?
It's alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad.
I don't know what I hit, but it stopped.
I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Oh, dude, well, I would not count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright! Great job, Butt-Sky. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
You know, it's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I really never asked, though.
I'm sure I am nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Okay, now already worried about this title. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine tangents, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaninglessness. Whoa, 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 what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hello, hi! What the fuck is wrong with these things? Huh! It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess we'll just ignore that last line.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing how and where to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic! The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
Okay, I see, yeah. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Is it? I feel like it's pretty explicit. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
I don't think that relates so much to writing as it does to this video games.
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, I mean, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can even put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Suri's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, I mean, that's great and all, but that doesn't even tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you'd heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us is gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
Siri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Siri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I mean, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my whole life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a few days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. No, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Siri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree with whatever we're talking about. I was paying attention. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Whew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously gonna be the death of me.
Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no!
Don't worry! I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course! Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. And you know what? Before we dive into all these poems, I'm gonna draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like that, don't forget to like and subscribe. And be sure to tune in next week for more Doki Doki with yours truly. I'll see you guys then.